Welcome to the Akira Kurosawa movie mystery. I'm Tom Rouse. I'm the writer and author of this book project. And I bet you are someone who loves movies and especially might be interested in film history and Kurosawa and Seven Samurai, not to mention John Ford. Okay, so what's the big mystery? Well, we know that Kurosawa told us that John Ford was a big influence on his work. 25 years ago, when I was a college student, I wanted to know what was that influence? How could we see it? Where? In what films? So I made it my thesis topic. I did a lot of research on it, and what I discovered was quite startling. I uncovered some information that was not meant to be public at all, that John Ford's influence on Kurosawa's film and its place in history are, something that not many people are meant to know about. So what's going on here in the mystery? Well, John Ford made Drums Along the Mohawk, My Darling Clementine, and Fort Apache. And those three films, bits and pieces of them, narrative pieces, story pieces, you can see them chopped up and reconstituted in ancient Japan and very visible in Seven Samurai. This has never been observed before or written about by any critics or historians or film historians, so I am the first to do it. I finished my thesis, turned it in. It was received quite well. I got my degree. The professors all gave me a slap on the back, but they also took me aside and said, "Don't publish this." What? Don't publish it? I just spent 4 years putting it together, researching it and all. Well, I was told that there were people, powerful people who were alive, who would not be happy about this, who wouldn't like my thesis, and it would be to my best needs to not publish the story at that time. I heeded that advice. I understood what they were talking about, and I waited 23 years, as a matter of fact, till now. And now I'm ready to tell the story. The full record really needs to be told. It's a matter of history in general, of film history in particular, not to mention American foreign policy history, as well as the rearmament of Japan in the early 1950s. They all tie together. All these films and those historical events are all tied together. This is a serious history work for sure, and it's a compelling and riveting story. It's a mystery, and I'm going to write it as a great mystery the way you'd like to read it. So I could go on for a couple hours talking about this, but you don't have that much time now. So please investigate my website. I have a whole lot of information there. I've got the table of contents in the introduction. If you read the introduction, you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. The bibliography shows the depth of my research into fields that may seem far-flung, but they all tie together in the end to show how films can be made for the purpose of manipulating public opinion. And that is the mystery of Seven Samurai and Akira Kurosawa. Now, as they say, now it can be told.